530 is a song that has gone through many transformations since it was first previewed in 2022, but one thing that has remained constant is the Break the Fall acoustic sample by Swish. This sample is not the most intricate or complicated sampling. It's the outro of the song sped up 8 semitones. It really evokes a lot of emotion, but the simplicity of the sample leaves Kanye's voice to take central stage.
5:30, the car missing. No text backs or call misses. I feel like we all victims. Docs is getting long. Drunk testing, I should not do Patron.
So Kanye starts the first verse with a reference to Believe What I Say off of Donda, where he's talking about an argument he got into with his ex-wife Kim at 5:30 in the morning. On this track, Kanye says 5:30, the call missing, no text backs or call misses. I feel like we all victims. I think the car being missing at 5:30 is a symbolic imagery of Kim being gone. Her car isn't in the driveway. That means she's not around, and it was definitely, if not the beginning of the end of their relationship. When Kanye says docs is getting long, I think that just means he's been facing scrutiny for too long. He's been under trial for his actions for too long. That's why he says docs is getting long. And he shouldn't do Patron because drinking is only going to make things worse. But we know he does anyway in the following lines.
I hop on the phone, turn the music up, got in my zone. Drunk texting, I should probably Patron. Had to do wrong, order to do you right. You gotta go through it, order to give advice. It's the price of the litty nights. I know the liquor hitting. Why when somebody break your heart, it help fix your vision.
So here Kanye uses some nice wordplay to show how experience is the best teacher. I like how he says had to do wrong in order to do you right. Had to go through it in order to give advice. It's the price of litty nights. I know the liquor hitting. I also like how he says drunk texting, I should probably sue Patron. That's just hilarious. He's blaming Patron for his lack of sobriety. Imagine if liquor companies were actually liable for the bullshit that their products caused. Why when someone break your heart, it help fix your vision? Once again, Kanye is saying experience really is the best teacher, because when he got divorced by Kim, he was finally able to see what was wrong, and he finally thinks the divorce helped him see the truth.
If you fall in love with a demon or a diva, pray your soulmate got a soul when you meet her.
So coming off of his experience with his own failed marriage, Kanye is giving his listeners some good advice, saying don't fall in love with a diva, don't fall in love with someone just because of their looks, but hope they actually have a good soul and a kind heart.
The crystal ball couldn't tell me if they'll leave again. Problems too extra large to share with a medium.
Here Kanye says the crystal ball couldn't tell me if they'll leave again. Crystal ball is used to predict the future, and even a crystal ball wouldn't be able to predict the future of his love life. And then the next bar, he says problems too extra large to share with the medium. A medium is someone who, channels their psychic ability to predict the future, and I like the play on words here. It says problems too extra large to share with the medium, which is medium like size, but his problems are too large. He can't even share it with a medium like a psychic.
We fight not for flesh and blood on this level, and devil's advocate is advocating for the devil.
And Kanye is saying some of the things he's actually fighting for are more spiritual or conceptual than physical, and you disagreeing or someone disagreeing or taking the opposite side view of what he's saying, just because what he's saying may not be the popular view and you're disagreeing with it just for the sake of it, then you're actually a worker for the devil. According to Kanye, playing devil's advocate is literally advocating for the devil.
Fall in love is all draining and stop, it's all fading. We used to be secretive, but now it's all blatant. It's all just lost, ain't it? Watching it all cave in. We the topic of conversation.
Then Kanye goes on to speak on the status of his relationship with Kim at the time. He says the love is draining, everything is fading. He's watching everything cave in, and he's wondering why they're always the topic of conversation. Like, he's wondering why things used to be secretive and now everything is so blatant. So he just summarizes the direction his relationship with Kim was going at the time.
5:30, the car missing. No texting, just call missing. We We fighting, you won't listen. You right, we both tripping.
So when the hook comes back the second time, Kanye changes the cadence and you can hear a little bit more emotion and I'll say pain in his voice, cause I mean it's 5:30. I think the guys will relate better. Like 5:30, you go outside, your girl's car is missing, no texts, no callbacks, but you still have to be the bigger man and take the fall and just be like, yeah, you know what, you're right, I'm tripping. Like we both tripping, cause you know she's probably getting mad at you for getting mad. But what you doing outside at 5:30 and not responding to my calls or texts? But he has to let the argument die down so he doesn't cause any more problems.
And it's game time. Matter of fact, it's yay time. The past year been a strange time. Visitations on FaceTime. And who gon' break whose heart first? Always just breaks mine.
Continuing the theme of the song on his second verse, Ye reflects on his marital issues with Kim, who he divorced in 2020. At the time when this verse was recorded during the Donda 2 sessions, it had only been a year since their divorce. So here Kanye is just reflecting back on the past year, which included first months of him not seeing his kids due to parental disagreements between him and Kim, and therefore he had to frequently FaceTime call his kids. That's why he says visitations on FaceTime. Ye also reflects on the fact that he feels he's always the one getting heartbroken. So this would have come from many arguments they would have had during the long process of their divorce. The divorce was over 2 years before it was finalized. So a lot of those arguments would most likely have led to Kanye getting his heart broken.
Looking for blessings that God will hand me. I'm trying to just raise a family. Somebody should raise the nanny.
And here Kanye speaks on looking for blessings that God will hand him as he's just trying to raise a family, but somebody should raise the nanny. So basically he's saying he's better off raising his family as he's more, you know, God oriented and likes to be around his family more than Kim. Meanwhile, someone would have to give the nanny a raise because they're the ones that are actually raising his kids now, because Kim doesn't have enough time to be around his kids. But he thinks he's the one that should be allowed to raise his kids instead of a nanny. But he does think the nanny should get raised.
I'm trying to leave you alone, but that last text was courtesy of Patron.
And he goes on to blame Patron again for the drunk text that he referenced earlier in the song, because in reality when he's sober he's actually trying to leave her alone, but he just can't pass on replying to a text when he's off the Patron.
5:30, the car missing, emotions, it's all distance, no text, it's call missing. We fighting, you won't listen, you right, we both tripping.
So there's a seamless transition, a beat switch, and the song transitions into part 2, and the intro is sang by Ty Dolla $ign, if I'm not wrong, and I think his voice is just pitched up a bit. It sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but in a very nostalgic way.
5:30, the car missing. Is this what you call distance? One song from a glass prison. Dun for our last visit.
So on this verse and on this part of the song, Kanye slurs a lot of his words and he's mumbling between lines, and that makes a lot of sense because on the first part he referenced and mentioned him drinking Patron multiple times, and Kanye is drunk because he's trying to cope with his now ex-wife leaving him by sipping some Patron.
That did it, well, that did it. That gets it, that did it. Mad with it, thought we had did it. Everybody want too much of us, everybody except for us. I don't know what's left of us, right around with us. Trying to write what's left of us, trying to write what's left of us.
Here, Ye just points out the very annoying fact that the public craves every detail of a celebrity's life, and it's even worse when it's two big celebrities like Kim and Ye, who are a couple. Everyone will want to know everything. Except the couple, they just want their privacy. So that's definitely very annoying, and Ye is wondering what else there is to say, what else they have to say about them, and Kanye is trying to write what's left of them. And it's just funny that after this bar, his future bars on the track become increasingly more mumbled, and I guess he's attempting to signify that there is actually nothing left to write or rap about his previous marriage with Kim Kardashian.
Wanna know nothing us, wanna know the Reddit does. Everything they said it was, everything they read it was. I don't know, I bet it was. Wanna know, forget it does. I don't know, forget it does. You know it was, you know it is, you know the kid, you know we did, and I know it is, know it is, on the go with it, I want to throw it in, and I go with it.
So it's really hard to make out what Kanye is really saying, but while he freestyles this part and he's mumbling over his lyrics, you can hear him say, you know the kid, you know we did. And I think that's a reference to We Did It Kid, which is an unreleased song from the Donda 2 era.
Don't wanna go with it, I throw it in, let me going in. Home phone for the whole length, and the thumb and for the thunder, and I can't take it. I can't take it. You a fake bitch. You don't really love Ye, go listen to Drake, bitch. You don't live in thong song, what it take, bitch. Go listen to Lil Baby, go listen to Future, bitch. Go some, you don't think about your future, bitch. Don't some on the thumb, I'm new with this. Dun, I don't I'm gonna do with this. Pound lime, don't think this. Can't bump on the thumb for you fake bitch. You don't really love Ye, go listen to Drake, bitch. You don't dun, I wanna do this, bitch. Listen to Lil Baby, listen to Future, bitch. Bone summer, done a temper for a fugitive. Wanna done, and I don't love hoes. You don't love Ye, you love money bag, yo.
So first time I heard this part of the song was when he previewed it on his documentary last week when he was promoting Donda. And even though he's not directly taking shots at the artists mentioned like Drake, Future, Lil Baby, it's still a backhanded way of saying, yo, you don't really fuck with Ye. Go listen to these simpler to understand type of artists. I feel like that's what he's telling Kim here. Like, you don't even fuck with Ye. Go listen to Drake, go listen to Gunna, go listen to Thug, go listen to Future. Like, that's more in your frequency. And if you pay attention, you see he mentions Drake's name the most out of all these other artists. And we all know Kanye and Drake haven't been on good terms since the Lift Yourself beat.
I'm a son of where you son of what he bad for. Bunny mad for. You a fake bitch. Don't listen to me. Don't go listen to Drake, bitch. Listen to Lil Baby. Go listen to Future, bitch. But if I'm another thunder for your future, bitch. And I hope your baby daddy was a fugitive. And I hope you sound a thunder when you lose a kid. And I hope you and a thunder do with this. This last one's from Patron. This last text cause Patron. Then I stand so things don't. No habit of pain don't.
Yeah, Kanye just keeps mumbling to the end of the song because, like he earlier referenced, he's off the Patron and he has nothing left to say about Kim. So 530 is not really the most upbeat track on Vultures 2, but its emotional depth, raw honesty really makes it a standout for me on the album. It's really a testament to Kanye's ability to translate his personal experiences into relatable and powerful music that resonates well with listeners on a deep level. I fuck with this song because the sample really catches your ear from the start. Kanye kills the first verse. I really wish he didn't do all that mumbling shit at the end, but that's really just him expressing himself creatively, and it fits in the theme. And if you listen to the whole album, he kind of explains why he did that on the outro of My Soul. And that's about it for this lyric breakdown. If you liked the video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.